The first two ladies I've met have been ladies that I would like to pursue. I'm here for a few more weeks and I'd like to spend more time with them. And also there are other women that potentially I could meet too. So it's both. I had dated American women and fairly extensively after my divorce. A friend had suggested going to Asia, and at first I thought it was a crazy idea, frankly, but the more I researched it and looked into it, and the more I researched AFA and looked into what their program was, I was actually very excited to give it a try. So the first trip with AFA was to China. And it was a very good trip, especially to the extent that arriving in China and knowing nothing about the culture and not knowing any people there, AFA was there to meet me and to give me an orientation as to the city itself and women and Chinese life in general. So that was extremely helpful. I did some research online and a foreign affair kept coming up and there were many positive reviews. And it seemed like far and away the best site, the most experienced site. When I first discovered a foreign affair online, I called the Phoenix office and I interviewed them pretty extensively 2 or 3 times before deciding to go on a tour. But everything came up very positive in terms of what I found. I started in 2014. I went with another site initially, one trip to China, and found out that site was really not all that I thought it was going to be. So I went with AFA for the next tour and it exceeded my expectations. It was very, very well done. I found AFA and I think it was within maybe 6 months that I ended up booking a tour, and I had wanted to go to China. So it was a matter of waiting for the next tour to come up in China for that to be available. I was very curious about dating Asian women and what kinds of opportunities there might be overseas. And meeting Asian women in multiple countries had exceeded my expectations. I had been with AFA on an individual tour and group tour in China. I had done an individual tour in Cebu, and now here in Bangkok with a group tour, and all of them worked very, very well. In each country, very gracious, very welcoming, and particularly here in Thailand, extremely friendly and very approachable. I'm very happy with the women I've met here. Actually, the first two ladies I've met have been ladies that I would like to pursue. I'm here for a few more weeks, and I'd like to spend more time with them. And also there are other women that potentially I could meet too. So it's both, but clearly there were 2 women who were very special. The socials, and I've tried to explain it to a friend, is very difficult to explain. You're in a room. In our case, we had 10 men and 60 to 70 very attractive women, and pretty much consistently. So it's overwhelming at first. You really need to be prepared for it and systematically work it through with your AFA assigned translator buddy. It's a very, very intense experience and at the same time very positive experience in terms of meeting the ladies. The staff has been wonderful. Everybody's been very helpful. The people here are really devoted to helping the men hopefully find a life partner, and the attitudes and helpfulness is off the charts, extremely so. Very, very impressed. It's been a very positive experience. I would say if you want to see another part of the world and if you're open-minded to really approach women in another country and you pretty much are through with dating American women, I would say definitely try it and do it this way. You can come by yourself, but the Asian cities like Cebu, Shenzhen, particularly Bangkok, are overwhelming. So you really want to have AFA. It's like having a local friend in the city. They tell you not only introducing women, but which restaurants to go to, which parts of town to go to, which parts of town to avoid. It's extremely valuable. They've done the homework for you. All you really need to do is show up with a positive attitude. I would say exceeding expectations.
Are you ready to get started? Sign up and connect with these real women.
Check out our website at
angelsofpassion.com